Okay, so let me start off by saying I am 100% dead orbit for life, and I feel like we got cheated out of this faction rally, and I'm going to tell you why.
Make the ground shake.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another Destiny video. It is your host, Mr. SSG, with Mr. SSG's Destiny 2 news. Now guys, we are going to be talking about today why Destiny 2 faction rallies don't matter and why I feel like Dead Orbit was kind of cheated out of the competition. But really quick guys, I'm giving away a brand new gaming chair, but it seems like that is not enough incentive for you guys to subscribe. So in addition to the gaming chair, at 10,000 subscribers, we will be giving away the Destiny 1 Iron Galahorn, baby. You guys have to enter this. You guys have to win. All you guys have to do is subscribe and hit that notification button, guys. Very easy, and I can't wait to give these things out. So let's get into the video. I'm going to be starting off with why Dead Orbit was cheated. So you guys realize Dead Orbit won the first one, which is pretty obvious. Everyone loves Dead Orbit. Dead Orbit is definitely the top tier faction in my opinion. You guys don't have to agree, but that is my personal opinion. Now look at the rewards that they were giving for Dead Orbit. Nobody in this game uses grenade launchers. We are all aware of how terrible grenade launchers are. And to kind of stop or hinder Dead Orbit from winning again, they gave Dead Orbit a grenade launcher. Absolutely terrible. Now, the reason that faction rallies don't matter is because there's 3 factions, correct? And we have 3 subclasses, which pretty means we can get on any character and grind all 3 subclasses and pretty much get any reward anytime the rally ends. It makes no sense. Now, this is my solution on how to fix this, because the thing about factions that really made me like them, actually love them, was not only their shaders in year 1, but their gear and everything. So, to really make people rep their faction as hard as possible, you shouldn't have a faction reward. Instead, you should say the winning faction gets to choose 1 out of 3 rewards. And in this scenario, it was the fusion rifle, the sword, and the grenade launcher. Now, of course, everyone was gonna go for the sword because it's a sword. Swords are fun. It's fun to slash people and maybe emote a teabag. It's hilarious. Now, instead of this, which pretty much gives one faction a huge advantage over every other faction, I believe it should be you pick your faction. Now, you can only have 1 faction at one time if we're going to do these faction rallies like this. You can only choose 1 faction for each of the 3, for all 3 characters. All 3 characters have 1 faction, and you have to grind that faction out. This way, it's not just, oh, we want this reward, so we're gonna pick this faction. This way, you're giving people real competition. Dead Orbit has to go and get Future, War Cult, and New Monarchy, and etc, etc. You have to grind your faction out and truly win, and the best of the best gets their reward, because what you're doing right now is just pretty much saying, oh, this one has the best weapon, everyone's gonna go for that, which is not good competition. If you want people to really grind this game and to be excited about faction rallies, in my personal opinion, that is how you have to do it. Make people who are diehards for their faction grind their faction out and be able to choose their reward because of the hard work that they put in beating out the other 2 factions. Now, another reason why these faction rallies don't matter is because they're not permanent. Like, in Destiny 1, we had a choice. We were able to stick with the faction and grind them up throughout the year. And if once we got everything, then, switch to another. And year 1, it took forever, for shaders like Revenant to drop. My friend had played, man, forever and never got Revenant. Like, this guy was grinding his heart out for the shader and never got it. With that being said, I believe we should be able to play within our factions and level up our factions throughout the entire year, not just when faction rallies come around. Because, like it or not, I mean, there are some nice shaders, there are some nice armor, and why should we just be able to get those simply when faction rallies come around? Give us a chance to grind this out through the entire year, and it's just another thing we can level up, another thing we can experience, another thing we can grind and make the game more time consuming and less boring. Now guys, you don't have to agree with everything I said, okay? But let me know if you disagree, let me know if you agree, let me know how you feel in the comment section below. If I'm wrong, tell me I'm wrong. If I'm an idiot, tell me I'm an idiot. But if you agree, Let me know you agree. Just let me know what you guys think in the comment section below, guys. And remember, we are giving away the Iron Gallahorn and a brand new gaming chair, guys. You guys cannot miss this. You guys cannot miss this at all. I thank you for watching, and I hope you guys have a fantastic day. This is Mr. SSG, and I'll see you next time.
When I'm on beats, burning that blow like C4, burning that blow like C4. My feet low, sex, starting like C4, burning that blow like C4. Deliver heat strokes when I'm on beats, deliver heat strokes when I'm on beats.